Hey, Assalamu alaikum. Let's understand about the coenzyme Q10. So, what is that? And we will understand about the benefit of the coenzyme Q10. So, basically, the coenzyme Q10 are present in the mitochondria, basically, which that function a lot more. For example, the major function is the production of ATP. So, the ATP is the energy currency which that provides the every metabolic reaction like the catabolism and anabolism. So your body will basically maintain through the through these processes. So but anyhow, let's understand about the benefits. So here is the notes. So we will understand through the notes which that show in the screen. So first of all, the energy production. So basically it's the electron transport chain in the mitochondria which that provide the ATP due to the oxidative phosphorylation by the using of the oxygen. So if the coenzyme Q10 which basically convert into the ubiquinone into the ubiquinol to the ubiquinone which that is oxidized and the basically reduced formed and oxidation, and that is we will understand all these things. So this is the sport mitochondrial health. So mitochondrial also energy production and reducing the fatigue. Why? Because the efficient way to produce more ATP due to the mitochondria which that's contain if the coenzyme Q10 more. So the efficient work will occur to produce more efficient ATP basically without fatigue. So the lactic acid fermentation will not possible because the electron transport chain work properly, because the coenzyme is very important for the production of ATP through the oxidative phosphorylation in the electron transport chain in the mitochondria. So anyhow, the heart health also important because the heart basically continuously beat of the heart require the ATP. So in this the cardiac cell, basically the cardiac muscle cell required the more ATP for the contraction, and that is why the continuously contraction require the ATP. And in this way, if the coenzyme Q10 are present more abundant in the cell in the mitochondria, so it will provide the energy efficiently, and in this way the heart health will be improved. And on the other hand, the decrease the reactive oxygen species is the more important, and prevention of the leakage of the free radical or free electron from the mitochondria. So the leakage prevention due to the coenzyme Q10. In this, the electron transport chain work efficiently because it is the coenzyme work for the electron transport from one complex to the another, because it is the mobile coenzyme. Anyhow, this lower blood pressure and improve cardiovascular health, while on the other hand, the antioxidant properties protect cell from oxidative stress and damage. Why? The oxidative stress basically will initiate from the mitochondria whenever the leakage of the electron will occur in from the electron transport chain, which that will become the reactive oxygen species or the reactive nitrogen species, which that basically damage the whole cell. Even the mitochondria will lead to cause many problems like the cancer, and the like on the other hand the inflammation and the oxidative stress basically will damage you. So in this the coenzyme will prevent to these things, and in this the coenzyme Q10 is very important for prevention of the oxidative phosphorylation, so oxidative stress, sorry. So the protect cell from oxidative stress and damage. Anyway, the cancer prevention. So this is the important thing basically. Why cancer prevention? Inhibit the cancer cell growth and enhance the chemotherapy. So in this way, basically remember about that thing. So how it is possible to cancer? Because the damage of the mitochondria due to the absence of the coenzyme Q10 or the deficiency of the coenzyme Q10 basically will lead to cause cancer. How it is possible? Because the oxidative phosphorylation will not work efficiently. In this way, the electron transport chain will damage also. In this way, the more glycolysis to produce more ATP will trigger the mTOR pathway while inhibit the AMPK pathway. In this way, the mTOR pathway will trigger and progress lead to damaged cell proliferation, and in this way, the damaged DNA containing cell will also proliferate lead to more and more oncogene activation. Anti-inflammatory, in this way the upper reduce the inflammation, same, and the basically is the more immune cell function due to the immune cell also contain mitochondria which that provide the ATP for the endocytosis of the pathogen. So in this way inflammation will decrease, so innate immune cell and adaptive immune cell function properly. Alleviation, the condition like arthritis will decrease also due to the inflammation. So it will decrease the inflammation, the rheumatoid arthritis and arthritis, cramp, and the muscle swelling and the fatigue which that decrease. Skin health, in this way the skin health also improve due to the improved skin elasticity and reducing the wrinkled and fine lines. In this way, important thing you should need to understand, it is the anti-aging, because your skin will glow and look like a younger person. In this way it can be reverse your aging, and in this way it will lead to get the more ATP for the normal function. To provide the elasticity of the skin, and the mitochondria is very important organelle which that is the powerhouse of the cell, provide the ATP for the function of the catabolism and anabolism. Exercise, basically exercise performance will increase when the ATP will increase. So in this way the muscle contraction and relaxation will increase, will lead to work properly and burn the calories due to the muscle contraction and relaxation. So in this way it will be possible to reducing the oxidative stress and increase the endurance. In this way the strength of the muscle will increase and the size of the muscle also increase, because the more ATP whenever will occur. In this way the enzymes work with the ATP, that is basically the active metabolism. The diabetes management is also, let's understand about that. The insulin sensitivity and the glucose metabolism will increase. Basically the glucose metabolism increase due to the pyruvate whenever going to the mitochondria to produce more ATP from the Krebs cycle to produce NADH and FADH2, and these will go into the electron transport chain, will lead to produce more ATP. While and on the other hand, if the coenzyme CoQ10 are present in the electron transport chain easily and efficiently, so the ATP production more and the free radical formation will decrease. So the decline of the free radical. So in this way basically the insulin sensitivity will increase. How it is possible? Because the ATP required for the insulin in normal function, but anyhow, on the other hand, a lot more important thing is that the glucose metabolism will lead to decrease the obesity. In this, the insulin sensitivity will increase and improve. On the other hand, decrease the diabetes mellitus type 2. Immune system, the support immune system and reducing the infection risk, because the function of the immune cell will properly function to the production of ATP. And on the other hand, a lot more CoQ10 coenzyme CoQ10 also work for the antioxidation, the oxidative stress remove, because it is the antioxidant, and a lot more infection will be decreased due to the oxidative. Basically is the some infection is due to the like viral infection, and the bacterial infection will prevent due to the function properly from the immune system. Daily dose can be a 30 to 100 milligram per day for adult, while the 10 to 30 milligram per day for children. Why? Because the children contain basically require less coenzyme CoQ10, because the sustainability and the retention of the coenzyme CoQ10 is more in the early age of the person, while the later on it will decrease. So in this way the decrease of the coenzyme CoQ10 require the daily supplementation or through food. In the next video we will understand about the food, but for this time it's okay. So I hope you make sense about that. The coenzyme CoQ10 is the beneficial, and you can consume through the fish, through the beef and the meat organ like the liver, and on the other hand the kidney. So anyhow, the green vegetables and seed like pumpkin seed. So a lot more food products which that naturally contain the coenzyme CoQ10, which that is beneficial, will lead to decrease the tiredness, fatigue, muscle weakness, and on the other hand the brain fog, dementia, memory loss, that all things, Alzheimer and Huntington disease prevention, Parkinson disease, and a lot more things which that will be reversed. I hope you make sense about that. If you like my video, please make sure to subscribe, like and share. See you in the next video. For this, bye. Allah Hafiz.